Cthulhu-Con contains language that isn't for kids, and occasional gruesome depictions of horror. But it's fun.
Hi everyone, my name is Mike Turley, and you are listening to Cthulhu-Con, a show about the horrors of the universe that have been silently clawing at the edges of our simple minds. This is a story-first tabletop role-playing show following a popular online forum called the Necronama blog, run by 5 coworkers as they navigate cult rituals and an unending void of nothing.
Hi everybody, I'm Kevin Rizza, and I play Vicky Vanity. Vicky is a former track star and girl next door who, after a terrible summer camp slasher tragedy, is just trying to keep everything together. Vicky is the managing editor of Southeastern Pennsylvanian monstrous cryptids at the Necronama blog. And this week's mystery fact for Vicky was actually supposed to start a new job on Monday.
Oh?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Outside in the world? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Outside?
Yeah.
Yes, and?
So she was talking to Dr. Richard Stambaldini
Of course.
Of course.
about her interest in gardening. And he told her there was actually an opening for a groundskeeper on staff at Camp Lucid Lake. Now, to be fair, he did tell her that 2 years ago, and she freaked out and destroyed a couch and did not go for it. So they did give that job to someone else. But Dr. Richard Stambaldini has been talking to her about how she needs to get out there and face her fears. So a few weeks ago, she did accept a job as a camp counselor at Camp Lucid Lake, and she's supposed to start on Monday.
That's insane.
So the setup is tragedy number 2, the killing
It's
spree.
the sequel.
It'd be the sequel.
Gardening was not the problem with working at Camp Lucid Lake.
No, she's just grown into herself. She's trusting more and more that this was all a weird hallucination and nothing really happened.
I think she should work her way up. I think she should be the groundskeeper at a weird The Shining resort first.
Baby steps.
Go to lesser creepy situations and work your way back up to Camp Lucid Lake.
One of your The Shinings.
All right, I'm Stephen Tansey, and I'm playing Malcolm Vance, head of e-commerce and e-curio. Malcolm is an antiques dealer who discovered a bit of creative writing made the job a lot easier. And today's mystery fact is Malcolm grew up on the lovely country estate of his grandma Beatrice in Wales.
I love it.
So he's Welsh.
He grew up the whole time, or did he summer there?
Well, he grew up the whole time after the disappearance of his parents. So he probably moved there around 4 or 5 and has been there since.
Is this also where Malcolm received the blessing from the River Witch?
Yeah, the family had a number of superstitions and relationships with the local supernatural community. I actually looked up what the Welsh call the Fae, but I've forgotten it. So we'll edit that in.
So there.
Insert Welsh word here.
We'll get it in post. Don't worry about it.
Hold on. Well, no, now I'm going to look it up because...
It's like a Tildwig or something. I'm mispronouncing it real bad.
Twilwith. Twilwith Tig.
That's it.
I also did a lot of research for the podcast that I forgot, so let's just let the record show that I tried.
Let the record show that Mike said he tried.
That is the term in Wales for all mythological creatures. Twilwith Tig. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong.
I don't know how to pronounce it either, but I'm certain you're pronouncing it wrong.
Thanks, Stephen.
Okay, and with that attack, I'm Jake Burley, and I play Nimi Walters, a trust fund kid and struggling artist who's trying to hold a dark, gritty mirror up to society. Nimi is the head of graphic design at the Necronama blog, and my mystery fact for Nimi today is Nimi knows how to speak fluent Russian, but does not know that is a real language.
What?
And so it isn't really useful as a skill.
She thinks that it's Pig Latin?
How did Nimi come to learn this made-up language?
So she thought that it was a weird language that her family speaks. She thinks it's her weird family language because that's the only people she ever heard.
Secret family language.
Yeah. And, they taught it to her and it was just kind of through her parents. So yeah, that's how she learned it.
So is she just not well-traveled? Does she not know Russia's a country? Or does she just not know that this is Russian?
Right. She just doesn't know that this is Russian.
Okay.
Right, exactly.
But then if she hears people speaking Russian, does she think that they're just copycatting her family?
I imagine that doesn't happen so often, but the few times it does, she's probably been really confused. Yeah. Like maybe they're distant cousins or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's pretty easy to go through your day-to-day life without hearing anybody speak Russian.
I don't know about that.
I do
Steven.
it almost every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Was there no textbook involved that would like have information about Russian culture in it as well as language learning? Like,
She grew up with it.
She knows that Russia is there.
You didn't learn language with a textbook. At least not your native tongue.
I guess that's fair.
We all have missing knowledge, guys. We all have some missing
Wait, is
knowledge.
Russian Natalie's native tongue?
You mean Nimi?
That is what I mean, yes.
Get that one in post too.
That's a good question. I think it's probably her parents' native tongue.
How does she pick up new vocabulary? Because, like, if she learned it growing up in the house, she didn't learn.
Oh, you're right. No, her Russian is mostly agrarian.
Yeah, that's probably true. Her vocab is probably somewhat limited in that respect. Yeah.
That's fun.
Does she have a name for this made-up language that is Russian?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Ooh.
The mother tongue?
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, because her mother taught it.
That's way better than anything I was about to say. Yoink. Yep, that's it. Thanks, Kevin. You're doing my comedy job.
You're welcome. I'll be here all week.
Do mine. I'm Kimberly Roten, and I'm playing Dottie Dowager, the blog's Mythos archivist, and our sweet little octogenarian librarian, who, in case you haven't really noticed, is a bit of a kook. But did you know she's also an infamous high-stakes bingo gambler?
Now I do.
Dottie had to give it up last year after nearly having to use her cats as collateral.
Oh my God.
But she still gets the itch, and it's still widely known in retirement circles.
So I actually have a question for you, Kimberly. So Dottie is on this vacation, right?
Mm.
Who's taking care of her cats?
Oh, I mean,
no.
they're pretty sentient. They kind of take care of themselves at this point.
There's a hierarchy.
But if not, the neighbors know to feed them if they come a knocking.
Sure.
Cut to the cats making pasta.
Where do you think I got my dynamite koozies?
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Do you guys watch Buffy? Do you remember the episode of Buffy where it's revealed that there's like this shark demon and that the demons all trade in kittens?
Yes.
Like that's a form of currency
Yeah.
for them. For some reason, that's what it made me think of.
I didn't remember that, but it sounds right.
There's like a scene where they're playing poker and
Yeah.
like they up the ante by putting another kitten on the table. Yeah, I do remember that.
That's what this reminded me of, Kimberly. Like kittens as collateral is a really funny thing.
She didn't have anything else of value.
Kitten Collateral is a good band name.
Well, God forbid she gives up any of her books, I'm sure.
Oh my God, no. Those are precious. How dare you?
All right. I'm Mike Turley, and I play Dr. Scott Adler. Scott is the chief of arcane materials research at the Necronoma blog, and he's a disgraced geologist who found some glowing rocks and talked to his dead wife and then drowned a little bit, and is currently in an eldritch purgatory void watching his friends fight monsters on TV. Mystery fact for Scott this week. You know how Scott always wears a dirty lab coat? Those lab coats aren't actually dirty. You know how you can buy pre-distressed jeans?
Oh my God.
That's just how he actually does clean them. He's kind of a freak about making sure they're clean, because if you had like chemicals that are still on them, like that's dangerous. You know what I mean? Like,
It's just a pattern. Is that what you're telling me? It's just a pattern on the clothes?
yeah, no, it's like deliberately.
Are they like stonewashed?
He had them made that way to make it look
He's
like.
a mad scientist poser.
I mean, a little, yeah. He had them made that way so that he would look like a busy scientist who does a lot of stuff. He really does more research than experimentation, and the lab coat is just sort of a look.
I mean, that does actually make sense because I don't think geologists wear lab coats.
No, they don't. It's always been weird that he had a lab coat.
If you don't wear a lab coat, how are people going to know you're a scientist?
Exactly. That's his thoughts exactly. Thank you.
Look, you don't respect a doctor not in doctor scrubs. You don't respect a scientist. They're not in a lab coat.
See, you guys get it.
All right. So last time you all were able to communicate.
Hello, and welcome. I think my little fan cast of sorts is a bit lonely with just me. Maybe next time I'll bring on a guest. Anyway, last time, our bloggers, well, the living ones anyway, were able to communicate with Scott thanks to me and my buttons. They also found my vessel and made their way through a flesh-covered hallway to find a submarine. Gruesome, I know, but it's fun, right? I think this time I can help even more, if Scott lets me. I'm sure you're all equally intrigued by his wife and her story, Maybe he'll let me show you.
There you saw 5 cultists in these hooded cloaks talking to the head of security for the convention, who you know as Paul, but also Vicky knows by another name that she refuses to let go of. And
I'm sorry, wait, what is the name? I feel like we skipped over. Someone's got to say
don't
the
remember.
name.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I remember we comically called him something else. I just can't remember what it was.
Was it Jeremy? Was
I
it
think it was
Gerald?
Gerald.
It was Gerald.
yeah, his name's not Gerald, it's Paul.
Agree to disagree.
I've heard it both ways.
And while you were trying to sneak and talk about what to do next, Dottie decided that you had talked too long and threw a dynamite stick into the center of the people that were having a conversation.
Getting it done.
They were all kind of like thrown back. A bunch of shells fell on top of Becky, and all of these cultists turned to you, and then yugs started emerging from their backs. And that is where we left off.
Bummer.
Paul has been restrained by Malcolm with his fire axe and has not been able to say anything, but is also struggling to get away from Malcolm currently. But before we go to whatever battle that is going to be, Scott, you're watching all of this unfold on the TV.
Yeah. I ran out of popcorn, though.
And you hear Cathilla's voice kind of echo through the void again.
Do you want to help them?
I could do something.
I mean, I assumed that that's what these buttons were for. I've been pressing them all. Can you give me more buttons? How do I help them?
Well, Scott,
I can see possible futures.
and I can stop some of them from happening. But
I think I need more information from you.
What do you mean? What kind of information?
well, you've been here for maybe an hour or so, and I really would like you to
Let me in a little. I want to understand.
more about you, more about your group.
Is that going to help me save them?
It could.
I don't know how your powers work or whatever.
Or whatever.
Anything's possible.
You tell me about your extraordinary powers or whatever.
Fuck it. I don't know that I have a choice right now. I guess I'd like, what else am I going to do?
Well, you mentioned something about your wife when you first got here.
Could you tell me about her?
Well, I mean, her name is Iris. We met at school. She was kind of the only one who could put up with my bullshit. I started hearing her voice after the accident. And I thought I could... Actually, I kind of been doing experiments to try to talk to beings like you about how I could bring her back to life, because I thought that was some crazy shit that might be possible. I realize now that was pretty stupid.
Well,
But I'm still...
I don't think that's stupid at all.
I haven't... Wait a minute. I haven't heard her voice since I've been here. Are you still there, Iris?
Yes.
I haven't been able to hear her since I've been here. Do you know why, maybe? Because I'm starting to question why I was hearing her in the first place. I thought it was some sort of eldritch spooky magic. I don't know that I really understand it as much as I want to.
well,
If you let me in,
I could probably tell you why, but I think it's likely that you experienced something that made you have a lot of guilt, and that's why you're still hearing her, or were still hearing her. But this space doesn't allow for
insanity.
if that makes sense.
Insanity. You think that the reason I can hear her and talk to her is insanity?
More or less, yeah.
There was some sort of magic that, like, because of the experiments I've been doing, like, I'm connected to her.
Well,
That's
when did you start to hear her?
pretty much immediately after I lost her.
Can you show me?
Show you? What do you mean?
Show us on the doll where you lost your wife.
Damn it. I'm trying to get into an emotional zone for acting purposes, and I hear that bullshit.
Well, she got stabbed here.
Hey, I restrained myself. I didn't say my wife when she came up with it.
All right, dead wife,
All
dead
right,
wife, dead wife.
That's called having your cake and eating it too.
Cathilla says,
Well, why don't you make this choice, Scott,
I can look into your mind,
and show you your wife again?
or we can continue to watch your friends and I can try to help them.
I don't think that our help has been particularly effective so far. I don't know that I believe you that you can help them still. I haven't had much of a choice. You're telling me I could see her again?
Yeah. If you give me some of your knowledge.
Why does it feel like there's some monkey paw bullshit here?
I don't want to hurt you, Scott. I just want to understand. And I think I can understand a little more if you let me.
I don't believe you, but I don't care anymore. If there's a chance, I choose seeing her again.
All right. So you'll let me in.
Fuck it. I'm not gonna go back to living a normal life. Well, I'm stuck here. What else interesting is there? Yeah, I let you in.
All right. As soon as you say that, you blink. And as you open your eyes, you find yourself in your dining room. And sitting across from you is your wife. She's smiling to herself as she eats dinner with you, something you haven't seen for months. And as you try to talk to her, to get up and embrace her, you realize that you are frozen in place. And not just that, your body seems to be moving on its own, almost like it's on autopilot.
Weird.
You hear yourself talking to her, talking about how delicious the dinner is and complimenting her effort. She smiles even more and looks up at you. Oh, thanks. It wasn't much. Oh, by the way, that stone that you bought online, it arrived this morning. I put it in the garage with your other equipment. And you reply, thanks, yeah, I'll look at it a little bit later after dinner. And you're in this memory. And as you are conversing with her and talking, you realize just what this memory is. It is the last night that you saw your wife. Moments before you lost her. Dinner passes, and as it does, your wife takes to washing the dishes, and your body moves you to the garage.
Yeah, I try to resist that.
Okay, why don't you roll? What would this be? How are you resisting this?
I mean, I'm stuck in this body that I can't control, right? All I can do is watch and feel emotions. But I just mentally exert the effort that I would normally to move my body. I use the part of my brain that moves my legs to keep them from walking to the garage.
Okay, I'm going to say this is a stability check then.
All right. So that's -3 stability, so that'll go well.
Didn't you get stability back when you came here?
Yeah, I sure did. I had way less than that.
Any chance this could be like a mechanical repair or an electrical repair?
Yeah, I got electrical repair. I still have 7 points of that.
Yeah. I want to repair my control of the body.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I am a robot. I didn't bring that up before now. But
Neurons are like electricity, right? I learned that in school, I think. Let's see. That's a 1. That's a 1 -3. That's fucking -2.
You are kind of resigned to this automatic motion that your body is putting you through.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like you have any influence here as you start to realize that this is just a memory that you've been kind of plopped into.
Yeah, as I get into the garage and start messing with my rocks and stuff, I don't want to see this. I try to close my eyes.
Cthulhu says, "What's wrong?"
You pulled this memory out of the ether. You probably remember. You probably have seen it.
I haven't seen this, Scott. You let me in. This is a memory of your wife, the last one that you have. It'll help me understand.
I thought you would summon her into the void and I could talk to her. Like you said, I could see her again. Taking me back to the worst moment of my whole life is not what I thought. I see, there it is, monkey paw. God damn it.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that this is painful for you, isn't it?
Yes, you could say that.
She stops talking and you continue to go through the memory. Your body in the garage opens a box that has a large black obsidian stone with these etchings of what look like letters Strangely, you don't know the foreign language that these letters are from, but as you look at it, they swirl and start to form words that you can't help but say out loud.
Are they Russian?
No, they're not. They're not Russian.
It's a language I don't know. All right, yeah.
What I probably will do, actually, Mike, is I'll send you some actual, text and have you read it separately.
Ooh.
Cool.
Gotta love a good DM side message.
All right. You read what's on the stone.
Finglui Mgwanifa Cthulhu-Rie
And as soon as you do, time seems to slow. There's this low hum that echoes through your ears, and you feel as if there is something behind you. Though every fiber of your being is screaming not to look behind you. You feel...
Yeah, again, I'm with all my might trying to close my eyes, and it's not working, and that's a pretty upsetting experience.
You feel a hot breath graze your shoulders as something gets closer to your ear. A heavy back of the throat clicking sound fills your head, and even though you shouldn't understand what this being is saying, because surely this is not English or any language that you know, you seem to instinctively know what it's trying to say to you. Its speech is filled with rage at being awoken, and it is saying something along the lines of, "How dare you?"
I just bought this rock on eBay. I don't know.
You're filled with the knowledge that it needs something in return for your life being spared in this moment. And you can either die here or give it what it wants.
Yeah, I remember the choice that I made, so I just kind of, at this point, I'm not reacting at all or trying to exert anything. I'm just trying to stop paying attention while this happens.
In the memory, you relent and say something along the lines of, anyone but me. And just like that, the creature's gone. You hear a knocking at the door of your garage as it opens, and your wife walks in and immediately falls to her knees, blood pouring out of her eyes as she just crumples onto the floor in front of you.
Yeah, I have no choice but to watch this happen again, and I am sobbing. Or at least I am trying to. It's not working. Well, no, I would be sobbing in the past too, so I guess that lines up.
Interesting. You didn't know that this would happen, did you?
No, I guess I should have known, monkey's paw and all. No, all I could think about was myself.
Let's go back. Let's try again. And
try
just
as
she says that, you go back to the scene in the dining room where you are sitting across from her.
This is not good. You're going to change the... Get me the fuck out of here. I'm done with this.
And as you say that, we're going to go back to the other group.
Does anyone feel really bummed out for no reason?
These yugs have emerged from these cultists. It seems like they are converging in one spot in the room. Paul is trying to free himself from Malcolm's grasp, and I am going to have Malcolm, you roll a struggle to see if he is successful with that. Or not a struggle. What is it called? Scuffling.
Scuffling, huh?
Yes.
Oh, I've got some of that. All right, let's do it. I'm going to spend 2 of my points.
Oh, you guys putting points in things you actually use.
You're not going to make me do this every turn, right?
I am not going to make you do this every turn.
If I scuffle him real good, he's properly scuffled.
Yes, he is properly scuffled.
All scuffled out.
All right, here I go. Rolling. Yeah, 1 + 2 is 3.
Okay.
Failures in this game are brutal when you spend points on them. It's fuck.
Yeah.
It was not anything I wanted it to be.
Paul rolled a 4, so he is able to kind of break free enough to grab something from his pocket. It is a sharp implement with a wooden handle that he tries to stab into your leg, but for some reason it just misses. Without even...
Could that reason be that he's bad at it?
A sharp implement with a wooden handle feels like the one thing that wouldn't miss.
Correct. But as you're kind of thinking, that should have been driven into my leg really easily. I don't really know what just happened. You seem to remember that you've received a blessing that has stopped you from receiving any damage from alls.
Yeah, that's right. Resistance to all damage.
Resistant to all damage.
All right.
Chekhov's all.
Chekhov's all, yeah.
I don't actually think I do remember that. I think this would have been like a baby thing, like dipping Achilles in the magic river. But we know that. The audience has just seen a flashback to the River Witch's blessing.
It was actually a whole episode. It's like one of those, like, you know, in the prestige television shows where they show you the whole plot of an episode from a different character. This one was about the River Witch.
Yeah, well, you know, sidestep that. We're just going to talk about the River Witch now and that blessing. So not only is he able to get that all out of his pocket to try to stab you with and then fail, he's also able to get a vial of a thick blue liquid that he brings to his lips and downs as quickly as he can.
That's probably not good.
Probably not.
You shouldn't drink Windex.
No, you should not drink Windex.
Even though it looks so tasty.
It does. It's the best blue color. You just know it would be delicious.
Blue raspberry.
Jesus. All right. And now we are going to roll initiative.
All right.
How do I do it again?
It's a d20 because if we all did 1d6, we discovered early on that that was a bad idea.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 19.
I rolled a 12.
I went to roll and then realized I'm not there.
Aww. You're trapped in a sad memory.
That's right.
Let me roll for the yugs.
Yugs, not drugs. Am I right?
No. In this case, no. Drugs would be better.
Wait, you want drugs and not yugs?
What are you teaching the youth?
I think drugs is actually probably more conducive to a long and healthy life than yugs are.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of things you can pair with drugs and have drugs come out on top like that.
Dear listeners, if you've learned anything, please do drugs.
Oh my God.
Don't do drugs. But if presented the choice between drugs or yugs.
All right. Nimi, you are at the top of the order.
Yeah.
You're standing in the hallway still with Natalie. Natalie is standing there holding the octopus.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Camilla the octopus.
Kathy.
All right. Am I in any immediate danger? Paint me a word salad. Am I in
Word
any
salad.
immediate danger?
Paint me a word.
No, not really. So you are kind of standing in the doorway with Natalie. Natalie is holding on to the octopus, kind of trying to protect her, it looks like, from what is happening in that room. She actually looks at you and says, "Do you still have that tequila?"
Do I? Yes. Of course. I say.
Could I have some?
Sure. Here you go. I hand it over.
She starts like sipping at it, and you can tell that she's pretty shaken. You know,
We're fighting yugs, right?
In the background, people are fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You hear like screaming of the yugs in the background as they're like slithering towards people.
You know, I'm kind of stressed out. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Stressful situation.
You know, this octopus seems pretty cute. Do you really think it's some other being like that crazy old man was saying?
I say, taking a swig of the tequila. All I know really is that Kathy is just got that certain something, that certain je ne sais quoi.
The it factor.
Look at these photos, I say, holding up my phone and like
Oh my
swiping
gosh.
through the photos I was taking last episode with Natalie and Kathy.
Wow, you have a really good eye. You know that?
Thank you. Everyone tells me that. Yeah.
I think we should stay out here. It seems like the rest of them can handle this, right?
Yeah, definitely, I say. Standing back.
All right, do you want to do anything for your turn?
No, those guys are fighting. That seems crazy.
Roll to take a swig of the tequila.
Yeah, can I hold my turn? Is that
Yeah.
a thing I can do?
You can hold your turn.
All right, yeah, I'll hold my turn.
Okay. Next up is Paul. He starts to make these guttural, stomach-quelching sounds as he like leans forward and pushes the axe off of him. And you see his orifices start to bleed, similar to like what you were seeing with the all-seeing eye previously. And instead of like a yug emerging from his back, it actually seems more like these appendages are emerging from him. Not from his spine specifically, but like his sides. It's almost like he is becoming a yug rather than one emerging from him. You hear this familiar, wet, ripping sound as openings in his flesh start to rip apart at his shoulders and his stomach, revealing rows of teeth forming several mouths scattered along his body. And that's his turn, is that he is transformed into this giant, like, amalgamations of appendages and tentacles and teeth.
Well, this is very disappointing because my whole plan kind of centered around interrogating him.
Oh, he can still talk.
Oh, that's great news. Plan's still on, boys.
Talking's back on the menu.
He has like a central mouth. It just now has several rows of teeth. All right, Dottie, it is your turn.
Yay! Well, I got my firearms, so I want to do that. So Dottie starts to roll up the sides of her moo-moo, and conveniently hidden on a garter belt is a small little handy-dandy gun, no bigger than the size of my hand, that of course matches my moo-moo.
Wait, it has like the same print, or it's like painted?
Yeah, it's the same print. I painted it.
It's like fucking Call of Duty skins.
I'm really crafty. Got a match. And I want to shoot it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you shooting?
I want to shoot that Paul guy that's not named Gerald.
You want to shoot at Paul. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll for me. You can use firearms.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to use 2 points in firearms.
Okay.
I got a 5, which is a 7.
Okay, yeah. You hit one of its appendages. Go ahead and roll damage, which is another d6. And I'm going to say that you're pretty close, so I'm going to give you a +2 for close range.
Why, thank you, Allie. I got a 2, which is a 4.
Okay, yeah. You did 4 damage to it. It cuts the appendage clean off. Paul is annoyed at that.
Reasonable.
He's only a little annoyed.
The appendages are like moving rapidly
Okay.
in response to that.
Does your cat like kind of swish its tail aggressively when it's annoyed?
Yeah.
Mine does. That's what I'm imagining
Yeah.
with these tentacles.
Yes, that is an accurate comparison.
I would imagine if I lost an appendage, the other remaining appendages would swing wildly. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. All right, Malcolm, it is your turn.
I point the axe at Octopal, and real quick, I ask, "Hey, you can still talk, right?"
He says yes, but it also does not sound like Paul anymore. It sounds like Paul has several mouths that are saying it all at once.
Ugh.
All right, terrific. I'll be with you in a moment, and then I would like to attack the nearest Yug with my axe.
All right. He kind of like cocks his head a little bit and looks at you confused.
We can't kill him. He's got our answers.
All right, yeah. So you like step away from him to get closer to the Yugs then. Go ahead and roll attack.
All right, I'll use my axe and 1 point of weapons.
Okay.
7, baby.
All right, that hits. You chop into one of those tentacles. Go ahead and roll damage.
What was my axe's bonus?
It is a big improvised weapon. So
It is
you
not
get
improvised. It is an axe.
Yeah, the rulebook specifically calls a machete a big improvised weapon, so I still think that this is...
I guess it's for breaking down doors, not people.
Yes. Or Yugs, in this case.
All right, then 2.
All right, you kind of like drive your axe into one of the appendages, but it doesn't cut clean through.
All right, these things are stronger than doors, everybody.
All right, Vicky, it is your turn.
Yeah, so how many others of these things are still alive after the dynamite went off?
There were 5 cultists, and they were all blown back, and 3 of them have now had Yugs emerge and start to slither towards you. The other 2, it looks like the Yugs are trying to remove themselves from these people's spines, but are struggling.
Okay. Well,
And then there's also Paul.
here's a question. Are there any, like, barrels that are red? You know what I mean? Like,
Ones that you can just move, like in Baldur's Gate 3 to
No.
like the center of them to blow up.
oh, well, maybe I could move them too. I'm just wondering, like, I'm thinking that this is Resident Evil 4 and,
Yeah.
you know, the thingies have come out of their heads and are gore everywhere. And I'm hoping, like in that game, that there's perhaps a conveniently placed red barrel I could shoot
Has a big flame
that
on
might
it.
blow up and do more damage to them. You know what I mean?
And it will stagger them so you can go up and do one of the melee combos to save
right,
them.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
exactly right. Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. There aren't any conveniently placed barrels that you can explode.
Are there any inconveniently barrels?
Good question.
Convenient.
That's a good follow-up.
Kevin, this is not a video game. This is real life.
This is real life, yes.
Okay, all right, fine. Yeah, I guess in that case, I am just gonna try to stab one of these things that's slithering towards me with my knife.
Okay, yeah, you go to stab it.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
I'm gonna use a point of weapons.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't take points in weapons.
So I rolled a 4 plus 1 is 5.
All right, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That's a 6. I guess -1? Is that how
Minus
that
1.
works?
Yep, because this is a small improvised weapon.
It's a knife.
I mean, it's a big knife.
Yep, it's still just a knife, though.
All right.
Apparently, according to this rule, unless you're using firearms, you get like negative points or nothing
Yeah.
for damage. Okay, so you do 5 damage to this. You actually do end up cutting one of the appendages off of this thing as it tries to slither towards you even more.
All right.
I just look at the shallow axe wound and then the severed tentacle over there, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Some explosive barrels would be really useful right now, you guys. Also, Gerald, I'm disappointed in you.
My name is Paul, he says in a low guttural, multiple voices from his many mouths.
Our name is Paul.
Yeah, well, I might as well call you Paul, given how good friendship we have at this point.
We were never friends.
And you see like a single tear roll down Vicky's cheek.
He pulls out an index card with just a crying emoji on it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so it's the Yug's turn now. And interestingly, the two that were struggling to get out of those people start to remove themselves. And then all 5 of these Yugs now start to converge into one spot. Their appendages start to twist upon one another and combine into one stronger, more durable amalgamation of appendages and tentacles and heads of these worm-like creatures.
Does the one I was fighting provoke an attack of opportunity when it leaves to go Voltron with his buddies?
No, that's not a thing in this game, unfortunately.
What, Voltroning?
Voltron or attacks of
Yeah.
opportunity?
No, Voltron's definitely a thing. 87 Appendix B goes into Voltron rules.
So these combine into one creature, and they are going to shoot one of their appendages towards you, Malcolm. They rolled a 5 to hit. That hits you for 6 damage. This thing kind of drives into your shoulder, dislocating your shoulder, and blood just like spurts forth from your neck and shoulder area. And you're going to take 6 points of damage.
That brings me down to 1. So, still ready to go, baby.
As we go to the top of the order, this scene just starts to settle with all of you. You now have a person who is transformed into some creature that you don't really know if they're human anymore. They have several mouths all over their body and appendages coming out of them. And then also these Yugs that you've seen a couple times now seem to be combining and making themselves even stronger than they were. And it's in this moment that you all start to think like, oh shit, can we actually kill these things? And I'm going to have all of you do a stability check.
No.
Can I skip because I probably wasn't paying attention very closely?
Oh yeah, you're drinking tequila in the corner. You're actually doing great. Actually, you know what, Nimi? I'm going to give you a point of stability. You gain a point of
that's
stability
great.
because you're having a good time with Natalie in the corner.
Tequila is stability potion.
All right. I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
All right, Vicky, you are going to take 2 points of
Come on.
stability damage.
All right. Down to 2 stability.
Everyone else, you don't take any stability loss. All right, and then we're at the top of the order with Nimi again. Are you still just hanging out with Natalie? You get the sense that like the tides in there with everyone battling these things is not going great.
Does Nimi care?
So I think you like cut to Nimi, and Nimi's like, and that's when my last governess retired, and that really affected me, you know, personally. And I kind of turn back as I'm telling that story, and I see that the battle is going a little less well.
What time warp are you guys having this conversation in?
Allie, is there anything I can like roll to notice something or
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. What would that be?
Sense trouble.
Ooh, you could use occult. You could use.
I've got a bunch of occult.
You do have a bunch of occults.
Are you trying to investigate and like learn something useful, or are you just trying to see if Natalie notices?
Nimi is trying to
Nimi, I keep saying Natalie.
I don't know how I can physically intervene. I don't think that's something that I'm racing to do. But if I can notice something about the room, some way to like help my friends, like I definitely will. But I'm not going to run up to someone who's dangerous unarmed.
This could sound crazy, but maybe you'll find a red barrel.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I need to put a red barrel in now.
You never know.
Why don't you roll either occult or do you have like evidence collection or...
Almost certainly not. Let's roll a Colt. I'm going to spend 2 points. And I got a 4 plus 2 is 6.
All right. I feel like I have to give you something now.
I think with 6 occult, Nimi should remember reading that yugs are instantly dissolved by tequila.
Wait. Can I pitch something that I want to do with 6 occult?
Sure.
Can I pitch something?
Sure.
All right. I want to look at the Voltron thing, and I want to look at Kathy. And I want to like make this connection about like Kathy, and everyone wants Kathy. And I want to take Kathy and hold Kathy above my head and scream, "The power of Kathy compels you!"
Oh my
and
gosh.
trying to, get them to stop.
Yeah. So you take Kathy from Natalie's arms, and Natalie is like, "What are you doing?"
Gently. I'm being gentle.
Yeah, but she's still kind of freaking out when you take her away
Yeah, sure.
from Natalie. And as you do that, you hold that in the air, and the Yugs and Paul all turn to you and are now fixated on you.
The power of Kathy compels you.
I'm really disappointed in Nimi. I have made it so clear no one should touch that octopus.
Yeah, so they do seem to have all of their attention fixated on you now, and I am going to say that they're going to take like a disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yes.
Hooray.
Yay.
Okay.
I was helpful.
Yay, that was helpful.
You attention-seeking human.
Oh my
It
gosh.
took a whole turn to charge up for that attack, but
Yeah, and then you see Nimi's hair turn blonde and start to go straight up into the air.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Just how Vegeta did it.
It is Paul's turn, actually.
No way.
And Paul is going to try and grab at Nimi's ankle to see if he can trip her. Except he can't. He's so distracted by the fact that Kathy has been found, this creature that he's been looking for God knows how long.
and the octopus ain't bad either.
And can't bring himself together enough to reach Nimi. And so he just misses completely. And then he turns towards Malcolm, who is next to him, and kind of tries to like shoulder him with one of his appendages. And also misses with that. He's so distracted. And that's his turn. So it's Dottie's turn now.
Yes. I want to explodies.
You want to explodies.
I want to explodies. I only have, though, 4 more explosives.
Only 4.
Okay.
Good.
Only
Okay.
4.
Only 4 more.
Hey, you don't know what's going to happen.
Okay, so there's a Paul octopus, and then there's the Yug transformer, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want to try to hit the Yug transformer. I'm going to use 2 of my dynamite sticks.
Okay, you can roll explosives for this.
All right. I got a natural 6 plus
Nice.
a 2.
Yeah, okay. So you throw these 2 explosives, and they somehow lodge themselves in between the appendages. And so they are stuck
Betwixt.
Betwixt.
into this thing, and they go off. Go ahead and roll damage. How much is point blank stick of dynamite damage?
Speaking of point blank stick of dynamite damage, how far away am I from the Voltron? How far from me did they retreat to Voltron up?
I would say like 5 to 10 feet. They're not far from you. You are like right next to Paul, who's now fully just trying to get to Nimi.
Great. I don't have a ton of dynamite resisting points left.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So who else is close? Vicky is also close. So those 2 sticks of dynamite are going to go off. Go ahead and roll damage.
I got a 3.
Okay, so it's going to do 12 damage to the creature and then 1 point of damage to both Vicky and Malcolm.
Oh, come on.
That brings me to 0. What happens now?
Your health is at 0?
Well, I just took 6 a moment ago, and now I have 0 health.
Did I kill Malcolm?
Join me.
You bastard.
So at 0 health, you are quite injured. You don't have any permanent injuries, but you have a lot of pain. And if you were to drop below -5, you would be seriously wounded and you would have to make a consciousness roll.
Oh, got it. Am I okay then?
Yes, you're okay for right now.
Hey,
Yay! I didn't kill one of my friends.
For a second, I thought it was going to be an all-girls podcast.
There's still time.
Mike is still on the show.
That's right.
Wait, where's Mike's body?
He was dropped.
You guys forgot about my
Scott's
body, huh?
body is in the room.
We put him down when we were planning this attack. He's probably closer to Nimi,
Yes.
who didn't rush in
Yes.
with us.
When you guys get far enough away from it, it just kind of spawns near you.
Yeah.
Creepy Watson.
It's also at this moment that you realize that Jericho and Becky are still here. Jericho's actually trying to get the shelf off of Becky. Becky is passed out as one of the shelves had fallen on her. And it's taken some time, but Jericho finally moves the shelf off of Becky, and he goes to try to help her when he says, I don't think she's alive.
Becky?
I think she's dead.
Oh no.
Who hears that? Like,
I mean, all of you hear it.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
all right. I'm being attacked. I have other things.
Yeah.
Plus, you kind of hate Becky.
Yeah, well, we're all still in the moment of combat here. I don't think any of us have time to process this. Except Jericho, apparently.
Begin chest compressions. We'll be with you in a moment.
All right, so that was Dottie's turn. Malcolm, it is your turn again.
All right. How's my combat posture? Am I still good? I can keep fighting?
You're just in pain, like your shoulder is bleeding, and it does feel like it is completely dislocated. But you're still up, you just don't feel, you don't feel great.
All right, Paul. Last chance to surrender.
He looks at you and kind of laughs in a weird way and says, why would I surrender? I've gotten what I want.
The octopus. All right, there's no attacks of opportunity. I turn my back to the Voltron monstrosity with no fear of reprisal and go and attack Paul.
There you go. Okay.
Hooray.
Are you attacking with the axe again?
I am attacking with the axe. No, actually, I remember the sacred sword I received as a gift. The sword of not improvised +2.
Sword of not improvised +2.
From the
River Witch.
You pull it directly out of your chest, like Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, right. Malcolm earned the power of love.
This weapon is very planned.
I'm still attacking with the axe. And
Okay.
I'm going to use a point of weapons.
Go ahead and roll attack.
4 + 1 is 5.
Okay, that hits.
And damage is 2. Again, that's how much damage an axe does.
So you dig this axe into Paul's shoulder, and it does go in. It does some damage, but it doesn't seem like he's all that phased from it. All right, Vicky, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I'm looking around. I'm seeing that Becky is dead. I'm seeing that Malcolm looks like he's super hurt. I'm looking at the fact that this thing just got blown up with 2 sticks of dynamite and is still standing. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, well, all right. And so I turn to Dottie. Well, before I actually say this to Dottie, quick question. How big is the big monster's mouth?
Paul's or
The Voltron.
The Voltron doesn't have one mouth. It has 5.
There's too many mouths.
But does it have a big mouth?
It does not.
Does it have any big orifice? What I want to know is, can I perhaps stuff some dynamite inside of this monstrosity?
I mean, even a human mouth is big enough to stuff dynamite in.
Okay, so the way that I was imagining this creature is that it is literally a bunch of tentacles tied up in knots around each other. So it is like, do you know what a Gordian knot looks like?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But not so neat.
All right, so I turn to Dottie and I'm like, Dottie,
Yep.
I think that we might not make it out of this.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
Yeah. Here, I need you to do something for me. Well, I need you to do 2 things for me. First, can you give me the rest of your dynamite?
The rest of my dynamite?
Yeah.
All of it?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I trust you, dear, but that's all my dynamite.
See?
How many sticks of dynamite are left?
2.
Yeah, okay. So I want to take a stick of dynamite in each of my hands, and I want to sprint right up to this thing and shove it into the big hole and then do a cool flip away. That's my plan.
Okay, I am going to tell you that this has a pretty high threshold for a roll.
That's fine. I have 16 more athletics.
Okay.
oh, shit.
I'm also going to say that because you're getting help from Dottie, Dottie, you can add to this pool.
Okay.
For Vicky, but you would be adding from your explosives.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
All right, let's try it. I will give you my 2 sticks of dynamite, and I will use those 2 points from explosives.
Okay, great. So one other thing I need from you, Dottie.
You need something else?
Well, if I don't...
You've already asked so much.
Jesus!
If I don't make it, there's a tree in Pennsylvania.
What?
I need you to... Well, no, I'm not going to ask you to unbury the body. All I'm going to ask you to do...
What?
Is just every year go back there and plant a flower.
Okay.
You should ask somebody younger to do this for you.
What body? Also, yeah.
That's fucking dark.
Are you
dude.
saying I'm gonna die like tomorrow, Malcolm?
If I die, delete my tree history.
All right, I can do that. Will you? Who's buried there?
It's a long story.
There's no time. There's no time.
There's no time. There's no time.
And then I grab the dynamite and I sprint at the monster.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll twice. So the first time you're gonna get the +1 from explosives.
Okay.
This is just to implant it, and then you're gonna roll again to see if you can get away. Both of them will be athletics.
Yeah, I'm going to add 3 athletics to each of those rolls.
Just 3. Okay.
Should I? Wait, hold on. What do you mean just 3?
I told you these are gonna be really high.
What's really high?
Thresholds.
How high can thresholds be? I thought if I get a 6, I win.
Hey, man, you can't take it with you. Just do 5 each.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to use 5 each, 5 athletics
You
each.
can't be buried with your athletics points, guys.
All right.
Ironically, he shows up in the afterlife and is all out of athletics and is screwed there.
Turns out the afterlife, everyone works out a lot.
All right. I'm going to roll for putting the dynamite inside.
Okay.
And I'm adding 5 athletics plus 1 explosives. So +6.
Okay.
And I got a 4.
Okay, so that's 10.
10.
You're able to successfully run up and put the explosives into the creature.
All right, great.
Now roll for cool flip.
Now I'm going to roll for cool flip.
Roll for a cool flip.
How many points in Cool Flip are you going to spend?
And 5 athletics, but I don't get 1 for explosives on this one. So +5 on this roll. That's a 6.
Okay.
Is that an 11 or is that a 6?
11.
It's an 11. Yeah, you are able to kind of very quickly get away from this creature before the dynamite goes off. You are still close enough to take some damage, but it's not nearly as much as it would have been if you hadn't been able to get away. You are now going to roll damage. How many sticks of dynamite did you put in?
2 sticks of dynamite.
Okay, that's how many dice you're going to roll.
But you also got him right in the weak spot. So times 10.
The tender bits.
That is a 5 and a 2, so 7 damage.
Okay, that is actually going to do 15 points of damage to the creature.
Excellent.
It bursts. And there's this spray of just blood and ichor and chunks of flesh that just spray everywhere in this room. You are still going to take 2 points of damage.
And the shelf flips back onto Becky.
So mean. Becky seemed nice, you guys.
Oh, am I far enough away this time?
Oh, shit.
No, you are not.
Damn it.
Come on.
Ruh-roh.
Dang.
You are also going to take 2 points of damage.
Cool. -2, baby. Anything above -6, A-okay.
Pretty much.
No consequences.
Yeah, so this thing bursts. All of the Yugs are just completely destroyed. And that is Vicky's turn. It would have been the Yugs' turn, but they're dead. And it's now at the top of the order. Nimi.
Yeah, I bask in the victory that raising Kathy has caused.
Taking all the credit.
Natalie actually goes to you. Can I have her back? She seems scared.
Oh, yeah, of course. Bye, Kathy. I pet Kathy and I hand Kathy back to Natalie. I guess I'm going to go. And who looks the most hurt? Is it Malcolm?
It is definitely Malcolm.
I'm going to go over to Malcolm and hold out the bottle of tequila.
Yeah, all right.
Isn't he still actively being attacked, though?
I reach out with my right arm, but I can't quite lift it all the way because my right shoulder's all messed up. So then I reach out with my left arm. I take a swig and I hand it back, and I'm healed 3 points.
Well, Nimi, are you going to do you have first aid or...
Do I?
Do you care about helping any of us?
Do I? Let's see.
If you have first aid, you can spend some
I
points.
think maybe just for the flow of the podcast, we should just go with the 3 points that I said. Just kind of keep things moving along.
I don't think that's how that works.
Just for the podcast.
I do have some first aid.
Okay, you can spend 1 to 2 points of first aid.
I will.
Okay.
What does that
How many
do?
points?
1.
Okay, you're going to get 1 point of health back, Malcolm, but just 1.
Oh, yeah. Back up to -1, baby.
All right, it is now Paul's turn. Paul is going to look behind him at the fact that the Yugs have exploded and is now quite angry. You can see that the tentacles that were kind of annoyedly moving around are now flipping violently. And he looks at all of you and says, "No, I've come way too far to let a bunch of kids
Meddling
Oh my
kid.
God.
take this away
He's
from
a Scooby-Doo villain!
I am a senior citizen.
similar to how the Yugs like combined and wrapped their tentacles around one another to create a bigger creature, he also does this. The tentacles that were emerging from different parts of his body start to congeal into one point. And he looks at you, Malcolm, and tries to drive that through your chest.
Oh, don't worry. I still have a lot of hit points. It'll be fine.
And he does that. No! He does just that. This amalgamations of appendages just directly hits your chest square on and drives right through you.
Oh.
If you could describe the position of this hole in relation to the heart, would you say it's plenty far away or only a little bit far away?
I would say it doesn't hit your heart.
That's good.
But it
hits all your other organs.
It just breaks through your sternum completely, and it goes straight through your rib cage.
All right. How many damages is that?
I'm gonna say it's a lot. Let's see.
Maybe 3, 4, maybe?
Well, I rolled a 6, plus this has an additive bonus of 4, so it is 10.
All right. So, with my last breath, I offer once more to accept his unconditional surrender.
He smiles at you with his rows of teeth and says, I think I won't. I think not.
So you said 11 damage, right?
Yeah.
That's -12. That's all the way to the bottom of the list.
You are dead.
Yeah, makes sense.
Damn.
Dead-zo.
I'll have a friend in my void.
Oh, Nimi wasted her point of first aid.
Hey, at least you had a drink when you hit the road. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
All right, Dottie, it is your turn.
Crap. So my friend's dead.
Becky died and you were like, whatever.
She wasn't my
But
friend.
Malcolm dying,
We're not friends with Becky.
Becky's barely a named character.
We met her today.
Yeah.
How far away am I from Paul?
You're relatively removed. You're like a good 10 feet from him.
All right. Would it be reasonable that Dottie has throwing ninja stars in my purse?
Yeah.
No, it certainly wouldn't
None of
be.
the things you've had are reasonable.
Yeah.
I think we've established a precedent.
I had a bunch of dynamite wrapped in dynamite koozies. I feel like it's not as
Oh, look, the other dynamite I forgot about.
You do not have any more dynamite. We are done with dynamite. All of the dynamite is gone.
Notice how I didn't say dynamite.
No. Their ninja star is tipped with a little bit of gunpowder.
Yeah, you don't even need the red barrel. Just like... Okay, so I have 6 points in weapons. Do I have to use 2 to have ninja stars as in the duel, or can I just use 1?
Let's see. What is...
What's a ninja star?
I'm like, are ninja stars even in this book? I kind of doubt it.
My artisanal ninja star.
Ninja stars are an improvised weapon, actually. Sorry.
I think they are, actually. I don't think there's anything about ninja stars in
They're
here.
a normal weapon.
I don't think this book means improvised in the way that normal
Right.
English parlance means improvised.
Yes.
What else could its function be?
Because, okay, let me just read this to you. Small improvised weapons are a bullwhip, a nightstick, and a knife or a dagger.
What?
Big improvised weapons are a machete, a heavy... Oh, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Allie.
Did it say dynamite?
This isn't... no, this isn't like, oh, these are all small improvised weapons. It's saying small improvised weapons and all of these.
Oh.
It's not saying that all of these are whatever. It's fine. I just read it wrong.
Okay.
Improvised weapons are, hey, let me break the leg off of this chair and hit you
Yes,
or something. That's
yes.
what an improvised weapon
Small
is.
improvised weapons are just as good as knives and daggers,
Yes.
which have a plus of -1.
Yes,
So it's not any different to the results of what we've done.
correct. Yeah, so a ninja star, I think you could throw 2,
Yep.
but these are smaller weapons, so it would still be a -1 to damage, but not to attack.
Okay, well then I will attack with my sweet, sweet ninja stars. What is on Paul? Like he has mouths now, or mouth?
So his mouth has grown bigger and takes up more of his face and has several rows of teeth. He has 2 other mouths that have appeared on either one of his shoulder, and he also has a mouth that has kind of appeared near his stomach region.
But he's defenseless because all of his tentacles are tied up in one tentacle, which is embedded in my chest right now.
Correct.
Dark but helpful.
So you're golden.
Okay, so I am gonna aim for his big mouth.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just yell, "Hey Paul, tell me about your evil master plan!" And I throw my ninja stars.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
I used 2 points. I rolled a 5, so I got a 7.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, that does 6 minus 1. Did you throw 2 stars or just 1?
2.
2. Okay. I'm going to say that does 10 because you're aiming for its mouth, but you actually hit Paul in his eyes.
Oh, shit.
What if thematically these aren't ninja stars, but like your knitting needles are weighted and sharpened?
I like that a lot.
All right, for next time. These though were ninja stars. I'm not gonna make Kristen redo all that.
Kimberly's like, I'm just going to make a mental note that that's like
Next
cool.
time,
Yeah.
I still have my knitting needles. You're right, and those would be improvised weapons. Okay.
I actually like to imagine that Dottie thinks that they're ninja stars, but the rest of us see knitting needles.
That's right.
Right, so you hit Paul in his eyes, and he reels back and removes the tentacle or amalgamations of tentacles out of Malcolm.
Nope,
and
I grab
Malcolm's
them with my arms and hold them in. I was like, not this time, bastard.
No, you're dead.
Oh.
You can't give him one final death
One
move.
final death scene.
No, I already wasted my
It's true.
I even said final breath.
It's true, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. He removes the tentacle amalgamation from Malcolm's chest, and Malcolm's body falls to the floor.
You died with your hand and a middle finger.
Paul is now holding on to his eyes, trying to remove the stars from them. All right, Malcolm's dead. Vicky, it's your turn.
Yeah, while he's like writhing around trying to get these things out of his eyes, I walk up right up to him. I put my revolver against his head and I pull the trigger.
All right, I'm going to say that you just do that.
All right.
I don't think you need to roll for it. Go ahead and roll damage, though.
Yep.
You are doing it at point blank range.
Which gives me +2.
I'm going to say you get +3 because it's right up against his head.
Yeah, right on his temple. That's 4, so 7.
So 7 damage.
Oh, before I pull the trigger, I go, hey, Gerald, I lied to you. I smuggled this gun into the thing the whole time and you didn't even fucking know. And then I pull the trigger.
He crumples to the floor. And as he does that, the appendages that were growing out of him start to melt into this blue ichor goo. All right, Scott,
Yes.
you've been through this memory now 4 times.
4 times.
And each time, it seems a little different. You're spending a little bit more time with your wife in the dining room at dinner, and a little less time in the garage.
Okay.
And Cthulhu says, I could probably keep you here and stop you from going to the garage if you would like. You could stay here. Just in this moment.
I'm still going to remember what happens next. It's still going to be painful.
But she's here, right? That's what you wanted? You wanted to see her again. Talk to her again.
I'm not talking to her. I'm watching myself talk to her.
Hmm.
I was talking to her before you brought me into your fucking void.
Scott, that wasn't her. No, that was your own mind's making. Why don't we go through this a couple more times?
I can't.
I'll be
No,
right back.
I can't get.
No, go ahead.
Fucking stop. Stop.
And as you say that, you don't hear Kathy anymore, and you go through the memory again.
God, this is fucked up.
Malcolm,
What's up?
you wake up, and you look around you, and there is nothing. Just this dark void. There's a light in the distance, a blue kind of radiating light. And as you start to get up and like feel yourself, you notice that your injuries are gone. And you gain 3 stability.
Nice. All right. When you say my injuries are gone, you mean I'm back up to 10 hit points?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure, bud.
Sure. Yeah, you get up and you examine yourself.
Well, this is not the sepulcher of the river witch, so that's good.
And you notice that the floor is also this dark blackness, but it also seems to have some kind of liquid. As you stand up, there's like a splash to each one of your footsteps.
I run a finger along the floor.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's wet, which is strange, but it does make the sound as if there is water.
Is it cold?
It is cold.
All right, I taste my finger.
I was going to say, do you taste it?
You taste nothing.
All right. I guess I nod to myself and start heading towards the light.
All right, yeah, you start walking towards the light, and as you get closer, you see an old CRTV that is propped up on a table, and now there are 2 chairs in front of it.
All right, rad. I'm in Twin Peaks purgatory. I sit on the chair and watch TV.
It's actually SpongeBob comes on.
As you watch the TV, you see your friends as they reel with the fact that you are dead. You see yourself, this gaping hole in the center of your chest, and Paul next to you, dead. No longer having these protrusions or appendages coming out of him, just Paul, but with a bullet hole in his head. You hear a voice echo throughout the void. Malcolm Vance. Hi, welcome to this space. I'm Cathilla. I'd love to know more about you. You're the head of e-commerce and e-curio for the Necronoma blog, right? You're an antique dealer who discovers a little bit of creative writing makes the job a whole lot easier.
That's right, you read mine too.
Yikes. That's pretty to the point. Nice to meet you, Cathilla. So what is this? Some sort of after show for, like, life? What are we doing here?
I've brought you here because I need your help. I need all of your help. You see, you know some of this. I've been not created. Create is the wrong word. I've been fed information. There's people who want to bring me to my full form, my real form. And I don't want that to happen. And I've asked Scott, who's helping me right now.
Oh, Scott's here?
He is. I can bring him back in a moment. But you're all capable. I know you are, because I've gotten information on all of you. From the other, convention goers. And I think you can help me. Will you? Will you help me?
I mean, I don't have a ton else going on. Yes. I think from context clues, it's clear our interests are aligned here, right? Let me get this straight. What the cultists are doing is what's trying to make you your true form. And you don't want that.
I don't.
I also don't want the cultists to get what they want. So I think... Yeah, what do you need?
Well, I've been watching your group, and I need to understand some things. The cultists have given me some information. I don't know why. And it seems like all of the information I've gotten points to the 5 of you. Some of it is nonsense. It's hard to parse through. There's memories and emotions. You have to excuse me. I'm not human. I don't understand what you are or what your role is in all of this, to be honest.
Oh.
But I know that you can help me.
Humans don't know that either.
Right. You need to find Thomas. Well, your friends need to find Thomas. I think he is in the city of Rella, which is, it's quite close to where the convention hall is now.
Oh. All right. So, how do I talk through Jericho?
Oh, I have to make a button again.
What else can I do?
Well,
Where's Scott?
All of which are great questions. Let me bring Scott back. One moment. And Scott, you've now relived the memory 5 times. And she says, okay, so Scott, I have a proposition for you.
Fucking goddamn Jesus Christ.
Look, you can stay here. As I said, I can keep you in this memory. I can even try my hardest to stop it before you get to the garage so that you're just with your wife.
I keep telling you to take me out. Stop doing whatever you're doing. I don't want it.
Okay, I understand.
I don't want it.
Thank you. I'm sorry if I've caused you distress. It was not my intention.
Like, are you even listening
I just wanted to
me?
understand. but your friend is here now, and I want you to talk with him maybe, and you can both help me. Does that sound okay?
I don't know if I...
All right. And Scott, you blink again, and instead of sitting in front of your wife in that memory, you are now sitting in a chair in front of the CRTV next to Malcolm.
Malcolm, don't trust her. This is some kind of torture. I don't understand. Also, hi. Are you dead? What?
Oh,
Hi.
I point at the TV. I'm dead.
Oh, shit. You're way more dead than I am. I'm sorry, bud.
I think Dad's just dead.
There's no spectrum of dead.
I'm sorry, Scott. I didn't mean to cause you distress. I just wanted to understand.
I don't want to hear it. Fuck off.
Okay. Malcolm, I was showing Scott a memory of his, and I wanted to understand his relationship with his wife and how he got to talking to her. You knew about that, right?
Oh, yeah. He did mention that. I sort of dismissed it as, Scott's special.
Turns out I was just losing my mind the whole time, and she's been gone for a while.
Really? Well, this comes as a tremendous surprise to me. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, don't be so surprised. I kind of should have known.
I was being polite. That is what I always thought it was.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of clarity here in this weird afterlife thing. Also, I assume that I've been dead this whole time. Why have you guys been carrying my corpse around?
Your body's still breathing.
Weird.
You're probably brain dead. It's fine. I'll tell the guys they don't have to carry it. Can I get a Jericho button?
Yes. Now that I've brought Scott back, I can devote my full power to that. Here. And in front of you appears 3 buttons.
Look, Scott, which one is the Jericho button?
Honestly, dude, I don't remember.
I'm going to try them all. I hit the one on the right.
The one on the right is, in fact, the Jericho button. Jericho vomits.
Oh, God, he's in the middle of CPR on Becky.
Cthulhu-Con stars Ali Turley as our keeper, Kevin Rizza as Vicky Vanity, Stephen Tansey as Malcolm Vance, Jake Burley as Nimi Walters, Kimberly Roden as Dottie Dowager, and me, Mike Turley, as Dr. Scott Adler. This episode was edited by Jake Burley, with sound design and engineering by Mike Turley. Cthulhu-Con is a production of Skull and Scones. You can find links to all of our stuff on our website at skullandscones.com. I've been having some fun here in this part of the credits where I ask you to share the show with a friend. But I don't have a joke for you this time. I just want to thank you for listening and being part of the audience we've been able to gather so far. It means a lot that people are enjoying the show and supporting our creative outlet. I'm definitely being sincere here purely out of that gratitude and not at all because I'm running out of funny ideas for this segment. You know the drill. There's a link to our trailer in the description if you want to share it with a friend and help us get our stuff out there. It also helps a lot if you rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and you can also find links to our social media and our Discord server in the episode description. Again, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss an episode, and we'll be back with another episode in 2 weeks on January 20th. See you then.